Due to the graphic nature of this upcoming program, listener discretion is advised. What up, motherfuckers? It's me and Geo here. Oh man, we're fucking pissed off coming off an unbelievable display from the United States men's national team against the Netherlands out of the World Cup in the round of 16. Geo, how the fuck are you feeling, man? Because if you can't tell, I am at my fucking angriest point of the whole fucking morning.
You know what, Fabio? I feel like shit, man, because I don't know. Like, it's not that I underestimated Holland, but they weren't playing great, and we're playing great defensively. But I gotta say, he was trash today. He's a trash bucket. So hopefully he doesn't get any Nike drip because he doesn't deserve it. And Anthony Robinson's lack of concentration today. Oh my God. They were passing him the ball and then he was one touch out of bounds. And then like today, like I don't know, like the manager, it is what it is. He got his problems, whatever. But to me, it's like, okay, MMA been a great alternative. But like now you play 4 games straight in a row, 14 days, 4 games. That's a lot. And we're coming from a season, McKinney ain't fit. You know, he looking pudgy like a marshmallow out there. And then Adams didn't have a great game. And Musa, it's just gassed out. The thing is that I'm just pissed, man, because Dumfries, all he did, like, how can you not defend two fucking cutbacks? That's all it was, two cutbacks. Holland, I mean, we didn't play great because we couldn't defend, but Holland wasn't like nothing special. Like, oh shoot, like I fear them and stuff like that. Look at Memphis Depay. I'm more fitter than him. He got a fucking beer belly and all that shit. Look at Bergwijn. I'm more fitter than him, and that's speaking facts. And like they guys carrying beer bellies and all that. Not to diss anybody that's not like in great shape, but come on now, man. Like they weren't doing nothing out there, and we just did cutback, 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 and then they just disrespected us, and that's it.
They disrespected us because we looked bad, and like we say as Milan fans, sometimes when you only get a few opportunities, you need to bury your chances. And the U.S. had a golden chance, and Pulisic unfortunately got his first shot, and maybe he had 2 or 3 shots the whole day. He did play the full 90, but you have to
Nah,
bury.
Fabio, hold on. The Foot Mom, you should get fired as an app. I hope I ain't. We ain't never getting a sponsor from them. Well, this is Gio's words. Anthony Robinson is 7.3. Did you see how many times that fucker lost the ball? Like they passed it to him, boom, with a touch, it goes out of bounds. And Dumfries, he didn't even pull up on Dumfries to let him know that he was there. The crosses came from his way. If Des got a 5.5, Robinson should have got a negative 25 because that motherfucker let the passes come. No.
Damn,
No.
bro, they rated Turner 5.1. Guy made it go
I know
16.
Turner
Yo,
did that triple play.
Yo, Ferrero Rocher up there, the striker that shouldn't even been playing. This guy had a 6.4. What game were they watching?
Oh
Yo,
my
they should
god,
drug
man.
test the whole website. Even if you had your day off, you're getting drug tested for what these guys put out today. Unbelievable. Dumb fries, the stupid French fry himself, roasted our team today. Besides the fact that, man, I mean, I just like look at this goddamn team today. I mean, McKennie didn't play well. Adams at fault for the first goal, doesn't track back, doesn't get to Memphis, and leaves him there right at the top of the box to bury a chance. I mean, come on, man. Then the second goal, fucking Dest. I mean, right before half, way to suck out any chance of having hope for the second half to let them score in the last minute. Man, what a fucking pathetic display. I mean, we get a miracle goal kind of to get ourselves back into 2-1 when who was
It
it?
should have
Was it
been 2-2 because
it
Wright
should have
had
been
an
2-2.
open.
Yeah, Wright
And
had
yeah,
2 chances, man.
yeah, but and also look, who else am I seeing that had a Zimmerman Ream? This is last World Cup, but like, where are the defenders that the U.S. is gonna get? And look, what made me so pissed off? I'm sorry, Terry. I know he played for Manchester United, but fucking Daily Bin is a bum, and he's always been a fucking bum. And you can't expose a 34-year-old man with no fucking hair. He can't even go to Turkey with all the money that he's making, and he got fucking patches in his fucking head. He's a bum, and Dest and Wea couldn't expose him. We only exposed him on 2 chances, and then we let that dude score. I mean, I'm just disappointed, Bob, because like we had most of the possessions, we was on top of them until they scored that goal. Let's be honest, like the first 10 minutes, it was all us. We're getting at them, but we just couldn't make the right pass. Or there was one time that Ferreira in the first 5 minutes he had an open chance, just shoot it. And what the hell he do? He passed it. Like
Yeah,
Ferreira,
because
Ferreira,
that was
Ferreira
a Ferrero
Rocher
Rocher or
started.
whatever. Yeah, that's a diss to Ferrero Rocher because that's a delicious fucking chocolate. This guy's a bum. He's like a fucking milk dud or some other fucking chocolate I would never eat in my life. I mean, honestly, there were so many times that in this game alone where I was saying, why do they keep looking for a last pass when all they needed to do is just put a fucking shot on target and they didn't do it, man. The midfield was fucking maddening today. It really was. We couldn't work. I don't know why we're trying to go out to the outskirts. One, we can't cross and do what they did. There was nobody waiting for a cutback pass ever. Two, we can't make a cross for our fucking lives because nobody can get a header on it. Nobody. Oh man, this USA squad. I mean, to think we waited 8 years just to get bounced on the first round, that's rough, man. And now, yes, granted, we got another one in 4 years. We're definitely going to qualify. Obviously, being a
Three
hosting
and a half,
country,
Fabio, three and a
three and a
half.
half. That's right, 3.5.
But
Whatever.
Can the U.S. develop a striker and a fast paced center back in 3.5 years? Who was ever 15, a 16 or to 17-year old, like that's a striker that can move and he could get the ball, hold up, play strong. I mean, Ricardo Pepe was the one, but then he made a bad move. I think like these players be making bad moves and stuff. I don't want no more U.S. national team. Like if we're gonna do something, I don't want. We cannot go to Germany. Germany is a trash ass league. I don't give a fuck if they got Bayern Munich there. They play a high line and they leave space. That's the only reason. That's the only reason that people like that league or whatever. It's just they play a high line, one pass over the top, and it's over. But to me, I don't want no U.S. national team playing in Bundesliga. If y'all want to play in Bundesliga, that's fine. But I'd rather you play in MLS. That's how trash Bundesliga is. Like, let's be honest. Well, high line. Like, let's be honest. Like, come on now. Like, we not doing that. I don't know. I think that we're too like we need to go to tactical leagues like La Liga, Serie A. Like this is where we need to go. Like not even Premier League. Premier League ain't tactical. It's pace and power stuff like that. But I don't want nobody going Bundesliga because if the Bundesliga is tax, man, they we be thinking they're good and they really not good. To be honest with you.
Anyways, we just I don't know. We got to start like we're trying to steal people. We need to get some better youth prospects here. Hopefully, coming up in the next 4 years, and hopefully there are. We just haven't heard about them. And by the time this next World Cup comes around, but like, all right, let's look back. Obviously, this is the last time most likely we're going to be talking about the squad, right? Who would you say was your biggest disappointment of these 4 games that you saw?
Biggest disappointment. Just gonna oh man, I'm gonna say Zimmerman, man. To be honest with you, to me, a Cameron Vickers should have been in it today. Did you see like last game Iran they got fast pacey players and he was able to handle him because of his body strength. I think Zimmerman was out of position and we just need guys. I don't know, Fabio. And you know what? Turner got disrespected because he made a couple saves. You know, it could have really got embarrassing for us, you know, for a game that we played okay because we had possession and stuff. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, you know. But Reem, you know what, Fabio? Reem, because he had been playing awesome the whole tournament. Today he was not in it.
Well, me, I think my biggest disappointment, besides the fact that he wasn't really healthy for most of the lead up, is McKenny. I mean, McKenny's playing, unarguably the he's playing the most out of anybody, I think, on the squad for a big club like Juventus. You assume that he's going to have a good World Cup. I don't think McKennie really had anything to really even shine about. Couldn't go a full 90 minutes. I mean, at least Pulisic could say he scored a goal. At least Des could say he made an assist, and and even then, Des is a fucking emergency backup that we picked up. Otherwise, he wouldn't even be on fucking Milan. He'd still be a backup on Barcelona, sitting on the bench with Kessie. But for me, I think McKennie's got to be the biggest disappointment. I would say up until this game, my most pleasant surprise of this tournament was Adams. And being that he was the captain, the way he held himself at that press conference, the way he played the first three games, it was really the focal point of our midfield, of the way be just distributing the ball, playing a great defensive midfielder spot. For me, I thought Adams was the best player. Who would you say was your best or most surprising player?
My most surprising player is Wea. I don't even know where the hell he plays, but to
He
me,
plays
he
in
looked more
I think in Lille, not Lille. He plays somewhere in France. I know that.
okay. But
I'll
he
tell
he,
you in
he
a
looked
second.
he looked good, and I thought Musa was a right. He
Oh,
was
I
an
was
attacker.
fucking right. Look at that, Lille. Ha
Yeah.
ha.
So I mean, but Fabio, the problem with the U.S. isn't attacking talent. It's yeah, it just depends how the manager wants to play because we have Aronson, we have Reina, we have Pulisic,
I yeah. I
young gunners. But we need backup midfielders, to like in the next World Cup, and then we need two center backs, and then hopefully a striker because I don't know. I don't know. Ricardo Pepe was supposed to be the one,
look
but
at this.
like
Look at this. Look at this. This is who we played. The fucking decisive game, a first knockout round. We play somebody from FC Dallas. Give me a fucking break. No offense to the MLS, man. No fucking way should this bum have been playing in a fucking valuable game. We wasted 45 minutes on this fucking guy. This coach has to go. Besides the fact that he's got no fashion sense whatsoever, this dumb motherfucker. All right? If you ain't wearing a polo, you don't get to coach the team no more. Get out of there. All right?
nah,
It just
Fabio.
gets me
It's
upset,
just
G.
you know
Gets
what?
me
It's
upset.
just sad because like for the first 10 minutes we had him, Fab. We had like two good chances, like two good chances, like if Ferreira would have shot that one, and their goalkeeper, he was letting the ball slip out too. So, but at the end of the day, they need to grow. We're a young buck, but we need two more midfielders for the next World Cup that could like give like our guys a rest, and then Anthony Robinson, like today, like he just lacked a concentration. I don't know how he got that score. But Des, I don't know. He's only good at attacking. So if you're gonna do that, then you have to hire Pioli as your manager, because what happens is like with Theo, he goes up and then Calabria stays sometimes to fill in as a back three. But we just have to see. But Des and Yedlin, I don't know. I'm not too convinced. I don't know
I
if there's
mean,
another guy.
Yedlin was just there, I guess, as like, I mean, they put him in the final 10 minutes of the game, not even, and he wasn't coming to play many minutes. But that's the problem. I mean, come on, bring guys that you think are going to do something, not just so to have them on the bench or for to just to have some experience there. No, you need first of all experience. It was experience 8 years ago, not something recently. We need a guy who's at the top of his fucking game in multiple positions. This is what we need, not the fucking guy who's playing somewhere. Where the hell does this guy play? I don't even know where Yedlin plays now. I think he's in the
Enter
MLS.
Miami. Enter
Into
Miami.
Miami. Listen, just go over there and wait for Messi and David Beckham or whoever else is going over there to play. 29 years old and he's playing back there. Give me a fucking break,
But
man.
look at the talent. There's no talent coming out that bench. That's the thing. Well, we got Gio Reyna, but what midfielders? What midfielders are in there,
He's
Fabio?
only 20 years old too. 20 years old, hopefully.
Like go
Aronson,
down.
Aronson, Aronson should have been playing from the beginning of these games. He's 22 years old. He'll be there. He'll be 26 the next World Cup.
No,
That
25,
kid.
25. I think he just turned that age right now, so
All
he'll
right.
be
So if
25.
he's well,
So,
whatever.
but
Yeah.
look, but look at who the hell is Joseph Scally? Cameron Vickers, he played
Oh,
good.
hey, take it easy. Joseph Scally's a Long Island boy, all right? If there's anybody we're gonna root for, it's Joseph. And
No,
dude, Borussia
but look where he played.
Mönchengladbach, he's 19, man. Give him some respect. He'll get there,
No,
Joey. Joey
I just said
Scally.
Scally. Go down, Fabio. Aaron Long, is that one of your friends too? Who the hell was that? Aaron Long.
Look at him, New York Red Bulls,
Oh,
30
there you
years
go.
old. Get his ass out of here. Listen,
And then
I'm
we got
sorry.
more.
I'm MLS hating right now. I don't want. If you play in the MLS, you should not be on the goddamn World Cup. There's my backup goalkeeper right here, Sean Johnson, the only guy
Yeah,
in
but
New York
I
City
don't know,
can see I
Fabio.
go.
We got a lot. We got a lot to do. You feel me? Like a lot. Well, our attacking is good. Our midfield is still young. You know, how old is McKinney? Can we go see how old McKinney is?
I think he's like 26,
Because if he's not dieting good and all
24.
that,
He's 24. He'll
but
be there.
if he's not dieting good, Fabio, and all that stuff, by the time his legs are gonna be done, and he's gonna become a liability. If he
Yeah.
starts eating good and stuff, eat 5 days good, McKinney, and then on the weekend when you play the games, you eat bad. That's how I do.
All I know, all right, is that McKenny must have should have watched Harry Potter or something before the night before, because this guy had no magic whatsoever. He had nothing in his wand. His wand was limp. All right, that's what I'm going to tell you. And I hope in 4 years he's up in shape, in good form, playing on a good team. You know, Juventus going to probably have to sell him soon because they're selling everybody. Their broke asses. Oh man. To me, I'm just very upset. Not to say I had a high standard of honestly thinking, yeah, we could definitely handle the Netherlands because, the Netherlands are still way better as a countrywide, than we are. But the fact that we had an opportunity within the first 2 minutes, which we didn't bury, then we proceeded to let them score again before the end of the half, and then just have no real clear chances. Nobody having the killer strike instinct. Nobody in the midfield, instead of looking
Mhm.
for that last pass to push the ball to the byline for some reason, to just stop, pivot for a second, and blast it in, let the goalie make a save. No, we didn't do that. Everybody was always looking for another pass. Nobody had the creativity to take on their fucking players, and they let guys. I mean, this guy, is he even starting for Barcelona? Is he?
Fabio, like most of their team, look, Timber he plays, Van Dyke he plays, Aki, De Jong, I don't know. I don't think he really plays that much because they got Gavi and Pedri over there, and then they got that Busquets guy. Klassen, I
Fucking
mean,
Darun. Fucking Darun. Isn't this the guy from Atalanta? The one who
yeah,
likes to talk shit?
yeah,
Ah, yeah. Fucking hell, bro. Go ahead.
yeah, and Gapco. No, Depay, he's like on vacation and stuff like that, you know. A lot of players, like, well, we both had players that both teams had players that don't play.
This is
And
the
how did
guy.
they get?
Milan, please go spend 50, 60 mil. Get this guy, all
Yeah,
right?
but Fabio, they gave him a 7.8, right? He didn't have a 7.8 game.
No, I mean, he didn't have a great game this game, but Gakpo's been the man. Of course,
No, no,
we had to
I
let
understand.
that piece of shit Dumfries run up and down on us and make us look bad, man. Of course, just like the U.S. to make it even worse for us Milan fans, has to let Inter's fucking player shit all over us. Thank you so much.
Any last words, Fabio? Oh,
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed. All right, I don't want to see Greg whatever his name is, Bulldozer, whatever his stupid face is. Here he is. First of all, learn to dress, you dumb fuck. All right. And second of all, I hope they fire you. I hope they fire you as soon as you get to the airport and they make you fly Spirit Airlines or something back home. I'm fucking pissed.
Fabio, Uruguay's head coach, he got fired or he resigned, and then they already have a replacement. So hopefully that happens. But I don't know who they're gonna get. Who they gonna get?
I don't know. I don't know. And that's not my job. My job is just to dislike the one that's in front of me, and I don't like him. All right. I don't want a guy
Oh,
who
you know
just
what,
because
Fabio?
he's a former
I know who will
coach,
be a
player.
I know who will be a great coach for the
Who?
national team. He develops a lot of players, but and then I don't know because he never got him over the line. The Argentinian Mauricio Pochettino. He used to manage Spurs and stuff like that, but like he developed a lot of their talent when they were pretty good team.
I know him.
So
He's pretty good. Wasn't he coaching PSG too?
yeah. But
All
I
right.
mean,
I
he
mean,
can't.
that's not bad, but we'll see. I
But
haven't heard
he
no
can't
whispers
handle
about
like big
talent.
star players, and we don't have no big star players.
Well,
We're
that's good.
he,
We don't have any, so it's all right. You know.
yeah, we're good.
Oh man.
But I'm just not
Listen,
disappointed. Disappointed they got us. They got us waking up early for this game. They did that. Middle East. They don't like the U.S. I know there's a whole bunch of
there's a lot
political.
of Canadians that don't like the U.S. either. I know that.
I
A
mean,
lot of
I don't know why they don't like. I mean, they don't like us, but it is what it is. You seen the
Listen,
fans.
this is not about politics, all right? This is about football. As far as I'm concerned, what you saw is that at least the United States, we were the top of the CONCACAF this year, right? Mexico didn't make it through. Canada didn't get a win. Uh, Costa Rica almost shocked the world, but they didn't
Mhm.
make it through. So, as of going into 2026 as one of the three hosts, the United States, and we're young, we're looking good, at least for the young part. If these guys can actually, yes, Terry, we know, brother. That's why we show you love. You and Adrian
Yeah.
are the only two Canadians of the other group chat that I still love right now. The rest of them, not big fan at the moment. I'm a little bitter.
DB,
I'm a little
you
sore.
know what? DB, he just mad that his team Liverpool they're trash and they've always been trash. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna speak that.
Liverpool will always be trash. Fuck those
Yeah, one
motherfuckers.
league in 30 years, and they talking about like they big gunners. Y'all little shits. Y'all
You
little
little
boy.
water shooters.
you
Listen,
know,
man. This is Gio. You have any last thoughts on this U.S. team?
man, they young gunners, but we need a pacey center back because today last what I think Ream and Zimmerman they're not the fastest guys, but you saw like Cody Gakpo one time like Ream was closer to the ball and then Cody Gakpo got there at the same time, so we just need a pacey center back and then hopefully Ricardo Pepe could get back his momentum and form that he was doing. If not, if there's a 16, 17-year old right now, that by the time you're going to be 19, 20 years old, like to develop, we need a like a striker that could hold the ball and then he could also move. And if not, then we need a Giroud type striker. But I mean, they not.
Those don't come very easily,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, those are no longer now that how the game has been going. There's no more Giroud strikers. Everybody either has pace or they're movable strikers like Osherman, Tammy Abraham. I think the last striker, but he's not really like Giroud, but it's like a Harry Kane. Somebody that can hold the ball, pass, and everything. But they're not making strikers like that no more. Like in the
Yep.
next 10 years, we just need
I got an idea. All right. I want Gio go out there, go down to Venice Beach, find yourself a couple of hot blondies. All right. Tell them we need American top class ladies. Send them out to all aspects of the world. The youngest people say, look at this. Let's get you an American citizenship, brother, and get them on the team. That's what I'm calling. All right. I want people out there scouring the streets of California. Get some of the hotties from Cali. Get them out to all these young bucks, 17, 18 years old. Marry them young. Get them some citizenship. Let's turn it around in 2026,
Fabio,
baby.
there's something easier like ASO got to relax on the prices, and then we'll get the best top talent. That's what it is. Like a lot of people, like I say, if you're middle class here in the United States, I mean, you could play ball. But if you're poor and you're in a poor area and you're below the medium line, I mean, it's hard. Like I
I know.
said, those
Yeah.
AYSO, um, AYSO like prices is crazy, man. It's like you paying tuition for school sometimes.
Husdy's been recruited already. uh, yeah, shout out to Milan Club Tinder. Find us a young American striker we could use. Oh, Milan Club Tinder. Hello. That's something
Tender.
different, Husdy. Listen, guys.
Well, your
Yeah,
last thoughts, Fabio? What are your
yeah.
last thoughts?
Last stuff. First, shout out to Pele, man. I heard he's being taken off life support, so unfortunately, we might be getting the news in the middle of this World Cup that we're going to lose a FIFA giant, a legend of the game. So shout out to Pele. Hopefully things turn around. If not, we're going to unfortunately lose another great of the game. Also, two guys, just to kind of pivot here on the channel, Milan Weekly Podcast. You know, do us a favor, if you're watching now, you're probably subscribed. But in case you come across this and you're not subscribed, do us a solid, subscribe to the channel, leave us a like on the video. We got more Milan content coming pretty soon once the calendar changes. And we're going to be talking tomorrow night. Vinny will be on here doing another World Cup therapy session. So if you're watching the World Cup, you're enjoying it, hop on tomorrow with Vinny. He's going to be talking about the game coming later with Argentina. He's probably going to touch on this game, so most likely I'll have to avoid yelling and screaming if I'm on. And also, we got big games with France tomorrow, big game with England and Senegal. So definitely tune in tomorrow. But
shout out to my Aussie brothers, my Australian brothers.
Yes,
anything
definitely
can happen in the game right now. 2 hours from now, less than 2 hours.
Yes, the Australian and Argentinian game coming up at 2:00 Eastern Standard Time. Before we go, we're just going to mention one more time, as we're going to keep doing it anytime you see us in this particular time. The toy and food drive, it is going on. Milan Club Montreal setting it up through Milan Weekly Podcast. So if you want to donate, the information's on the screen. You can also reach out to us through our Instagram. Eventually, when our Twitter decides to get us off purgatory, we'll have that as well. But you can also hit up Stevie P or the Milan Weekly Podcast Instagram if you'd like to, or any other way, even us on YouTube as well. This going on until September 18th. Anything helps. Any donation you can help. There's a GoFundMe page set up, so everything is appreciated. Also, if you're in the Boston area, you want to donate to Milan Club Boston's. They got theirs going on, I believe, until when is it? Until
I don't know. Tomorrow they doing the meetup, but I think it's till the 14th.
All right, yeah. So if you're in the Boston area, you want to go to Ducali's, right across from the TD Garden over there. They're going to be there for the England and Senegal game, which is where you can possibly get anything to or donate that you want to bring or anything like that. But check out Milan Club Boston on Instagram or Twitter. But yeah, guys, this is what it's always about. I mean, it sucks. We're here talking about U.S. being eliminated out of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. But in the end, it's the holiday season. Don't forget, there's less people out there. There's people that are less fortunate than you out there. Anything you could do, anything you could donate always helps, especially at this particular time of the year. Gio, anything else before we bounce, bro?
Nah, man. Shout out to Theo Hernandez, best left back in the world in Giroud.
Yeah. Listen, we all French now. We all French or Portuguese now. That's it. That's all we got. Yeah. So let's do it, guys. Ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan, Forza USA. Everybody.
Yes, peace out, guys.